Hello everyone, I am A2 and welcome to A Little Talk with A2 Webtoon edition. Okay, I think I said the title name wrong, but forgive me because my dang tail's forgetful. LOL, but what I didn't forget was these two amazing webtoons. Now, I have to admit that with Webtoon, I get a little busy, so I cannot read it as much as I used to. But I am glad that I went on Webtoon and finished these two short stories for the short story contest. So, in this video, I am going to be discussing Evolve, and I will be discussing Promise. And I'm going to tell you who made the webtoons and basically my opinion on it. And also at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a little snippet, little talk about the story I probably would have published if I wasn't so busy for the short story contest. So let's get into this video. Okay. So, the first one we're going to talk about is Evolve. And if I start screaming and not saying real words, it's because I was really, excited through the whole thing. Evolve is a webtoon short story by CherryBlossom TV, and it is absolutely amazing. It had me jumping, roasting some characters because they want to have beef and talk crap. It had me just jumping up. It had me wanting characters to be my best friend and everything. The story was just absolutely amazing, and I really got into it. One of the things too about the story was I actually did not see one of the things she input in the story coming, and it was very interesting to see this element in the story. When I seen it, I was like, whoa, really? And it was so cool. And I really want to tell you guys more, but I want you guys to check it out for yourself. And if you read the webtoon Evolve, remember by CherryBlossom TV, you will know what this shit means to me. Gen X, I'm trying to think of her name. Okay, yeah. Gen X Ariel for life. So if you read the webtoon, come back on this video and be like, hey, A2 I know what you mean now. Gen X Ariel, hey. Also, you'll also know the two characters I hate in the story, so comment down below too after you read the story. It's only 5 episodes, I believe it's 4 or 5, and it's absolutely amazing. Yes, read it, read it, read it. Okay, so the next episode is Promise by Hatchan. Hatchan, I read 2 of her stories just like I do with CherryBlossom. That's actually how I found her short story by one of her webtoons. And yeah, so with Promise, it's basically about a story of a ballerina and an artist. And I'm not going to get too much into it because, again, I want you guys to go read it. I want you guys to read it. So I'm not going to be like a spoiler like how I'm usually, like how I usually am. I'm really excited, as you can see. Okay. But basically, the story is just amazing. It's well detailed, and how she told this story in the amount of 5 episodes was absolutely amazing. The characters are lovable. You'll love them. You'll laugh and cry. And the passion, once you see the art, it will literally inspire you. I mean, I wanted to do fan art as soon as I, saw just the art of the story. I'm like, yes, I'm doing fan art. What you mean? So, yeah, please go read that. Hatchan's webtoon. On Webtoon. Basically, I'm getting text messages while I'm saying this, so excuse me if I get sidetracked or if I laugh too much, man. So yeah, Hatchan's webtoon. It's on. What am I saying? Oh my gosh, she's glad sometimes. A2 Okay, so yeah, it's on Webtoon, and it's in Canvas, I believe, or you can just go on her webtoon Drawn to You and just scroll up to find it, and you'll find it. It's amazing. Read it. And Giovanni X Michael. If you read the story, you know what I mean. Come back on this video and be like, hey, A2 guess what? I know what that shit means now. So, yeah. Comment down below when you read it. It's really short, so you could just speed read it, like, kind of like how you do Netflix with Outer Banks, or what you do with My Hero Academia. So yeah. And so also, this made me talk about my little story that I would have probably did if I didn't get too busy, of course, making videos for you lovely squad members, which I don't regret. So, yeah. Basically, the webtoon I was going to do is called My Crazy Boss Remake. And the reason why I put remake at the end instead of just My Crazy Boss, it's because it's a remake of the original I did. So, basically, the reason why I did a remake of it, because I had like a crush on this guy, and it was a real life person, and so once things kind of went sour, I felt I didn't really want to continue putting him in the story, especially publishing it out to people to see, because he might find out that, oh, this name kind of is mine and it has my last name, so oh my gosh, you had a crush on me and all that. I did not want that to get out, so I decided to make a remake of it. And I really like not Bruce oh my gosh, that's his name in the story, see. I really like, what is his name? Oh yeah, Brick from the Powerpuff Girls. I like how he has long hair and then like long red hair, that's what I'm trying to say. So I got inspired by that, and I made like a character called Bruce Ropin, and he's basically like, a rich CEO dude who runs a publishing company, who just so happens to run into Ariel, the main character, which is ironic. Her name is Ariel, like, from Evolve, Read Evolve on Webtoon. By the way, her name Ariel, like in my story, it's spelled different. It's like spelled how it sounds, like air real, like real, air real. That's how it's spelled. So yeah. So basically, she runs an. Oh, see, I'm getting too flustered. That's why I can't talk, squad. And this video is probably gonna be 10 minutes long. So if you made it past this, just if you're still here, I want to thank you, because I talk a lot and it's not even funny. So basically, he runs into her, and she's arguing with the publishing company because she's a book writer and they're not getting her books published. Like, they're literally just ghosting her, saying, "Ha, no, we're not going to do your books. No, you can just go and be alone." So she just like got her driver to pull over so she could just stomp and yell in the middle of the street, which is such a mood. And yeah, so Bruce saw this, and he actually gave him her number and stuff, and it's just like, hey, if you need a publishing company, I'm here, and I'm way better, and I communicate, and I'm just amazing. And so basically that's what the story's about. And of course, it's called My Crazy Boss. So she is going to actually end up working with him, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun stuff. If you want to hear more about this story, make sure to comment down below. Be like, hey, I'm a little interested. Why don't you, tell me about that story? And actually, do you have some written? Like, do you have that story written? I actually do have a few parts written, by the way. If you want me to read it on the channel, comment down below. But yeah, this video was way longer than I expected, so I'm probably going to have to, like, add some random pictures, like, from somewhere, because this video is basically like 10 minutes long. Like I said, whoever made it this long through the video, I give you props. Full props. Thank you so much. Love you, squad. Thank you for listening, and make sure to read Evolve and Promise on Webtoon. Love you.